Imagine a world where the fight for survival, where the grinding, desperate competition for scraps is over. Imagine a world where abundance is no longer a privilege for the few, but a fundamental reality for all. This is not a dream of utopia. It is the future we must build. It begins not on Earth, but beyond it, in the cold, untouched expanse of space. Asteroid mining is the next great frontier, but it is not just about reaching the stars. It is about redefining what it means to be human, to stop struggling for the crumbs on the table and begin harvesting the stars. This is a moment of transition, no longer earthbound in our aspirations, no longer bound by the limitations of scarcity. We are moving to cosmic abundance, and with it, we will abolish the last remaining excuse for austerity. We stand at a critical juncture. The New Deal was Earth's salvation in the 20th century, an answer to a dying system that had left most of its citizens in poverty. But what we face now is a different kind of scarcity, one that no longer resides solely on Earth, but pervades our global economic system. Capitalism, as it is currently structured, has proven itself incapable of providing for all. It thrives on scarcity, on inequality, on competition, and on hoarding. And it demands that we accept a lie, that there simply isn't enough to go around. But that lie is shattered the moment we step into space. Nationalized asteroid mining is not just a technological innovation. It is a philosophical revolution. It is the complete break from the feudal economic structures that have held humanity captive for centuries. This isn't about corporations racing to privatize space to hoard resources like they have here on Earth. This is about using the vast wealth of the cosmos to eliminate poverty, to provide for all, and to finally make scarce what was once boundless: labor, human dignity, and potential. At the heart of this endeavor is a fully nationalized space mining program. No longer will the few control the resources that belong to all. No longer will corporations, motivated by profit and greed, have the ability to exploit the heavens for their own enrichment. NASA Reimagined will serve not as just a scientific organization, but as a steward, a public servant of humanity's future. In this new vision, the state does not extract wealth for its own benefit. Instead, it uses that wealth to provide for the people. And for this, we must dissolve the public-private partnerships that have so thoroughly corrupted every other sector of society. No longer can we trust corporations to act in the public good when they are driven by the insatiable hunger for profit. Just as we cannot trust the landlords to serve the public interest, we cannot trust private interests to handle the vast riches of space. The extraction of wealth from the cosmos must be a public endeavor directed by the people for the people. Our first targets for extraction will be asteroids like 1986 DA and 2016 ED85. Celestial bodies that contain enough valuable resources to make scarcity a thing of the past. These asteroids, with their deposits of iron, nickel, cobalt, and platinum group metals, will serve as a proof of concept. The resources they contain could power entire civilizations, create the infrastructure for autonomous systems, and fuel green technologies that will end the fossil fuel economy once and for all. But these metals are not just for creating new technologies. They will be used to dismantle the very economic system that has held us captive. We will integrate these materials into public infrastructure networks. We will use them to replace the broken systems that currently drive our economy. The systems of exploitation, inequality, and extraction. This is the beginning of the end for capitalism. Not through slow reform, but through a sudden, transformative shift that makes the very foundation of capitalism obsolete. The ultimate goal of this endeavor is the total abolition of taxation as we know it. The current system of taxation, like landlordism, is a feudal relic, a means of extracting wealth from the people. It demands that we work for scraps, that we give our labor to the state and to corporations, which in turn hoard the wealth and resources of the land. With asteroid mining, this will all change. We will replace taxation with asteroid-backed universal basic income, an income derived not from the labor of workers, but from the abundant resources of the cosmos. This is the ultimate shift. No longer will people be chained to their jobs in order to survive. Instead, every person will have a guaranteed income, enabling them to live with dignity, free from the fear of economic collapse. This is a revolution, not in the political sense, but in the economic sense. It is a revolution that abolishes the systems of scarcity and competition and replaces them with abundance and cooperation. This is not just about mining asteroids. This is about reimagining what it means to be human. No longer will we be trapped by the limits of Earth's resources, fighting each other for survival. Instead, we will look to the stars and realize that there is more than enough for everyone. In this vision, we are not just liberating ourselves from the economic system. We are liberating the very concept of the economy. We are moving beyond growth and profits as the guiding principles of human society. This is Enlightenment capital, not based on money, but on the infrastructure that enables human flourishing. The economy is no longer a tool of oppression, but a tool of human becoming. Asteroid mining is the gateway. It is the moment where we step beyond the horizon of our past. It is the moment when scarcity and all the systems that have built themselves upon it collapses into nothingness. What we build in its place will be a civilization that operates on the principles of abundance, equity, and justice. It is a civilization where the stars are not the domain of the few, but the inheritance of the many. The next great American endeavor isn't just about space. It's about freeing humanity from the shackles of the past. It is the moment we realize that we have always had the potential to transcend this broken system. Now, we must take the first step.